Hey guys, Scout5005 here. Today, my friend IRON WHIPPET will be ranking all 23 characters just like I have previously done.
Alright, hello guys. So we're going to be ranking as you just said. So let's just get right into this. Number 23 is going to be the Rose. Let me just say this thing has no potential. It Magic Pistols do nothing. I do not recommend it in a match. First off, so I'm just telling you right now, this is all opinion based. So some of these you will not like, but just hear me out on all of them. It really doesn't matter. So, okay, now number 22 is going to be the Engineer. Some people will probably say, you know what, put this up higher on your list. So, you know what? I mean, it's an okay character. Heavy Helper is an okay thing to do in a match. It's just the bouncing of the attack. That you don't know where it's going to go, so technically that's not good. So, now we're going to be going into number 21, which is going to be a Chomper. Yes, it has some good potential, but it's like zoom mechanism, but you can't eat people from behind. That's the bad part. So that's why I have this at number 21. Next up on the list is going to be the Electric Slide. So I like the electric damage, but it just doesn't do enough, and then when it goes to other characters, it still doesn't do near enough. I like the stun mechanism, that's what makes it go up a little more, but, so that's why it is at number 20. Okay, now number 19 is going to be another zombie, Captain Deadbeard. The reason I have this here is because I honestly do not like snipers. And then it takes too long to do multiple damage, and then it takes away ammo. I honestly, personally, do not like that. Aggressive is pretty good to getting into round places, but I just put this here. Now next is number 8, which is going to be a plant, Snapdragon. Fire damage. This would be higher in the list if it could kill. If fire damage could kill the enemy and just not put it in and just not like take damage, but that's why I have this at number 18. Number 17 is the All-Star. Yes, some people will say just higher on your list, but I just don't think the dummy has enough health and it goes away really fast. That's why I have this here. So, and then the Sprint Tackle, if you can go through it, like in the other Garden Warfare, and this one, this would be a very good mechanism. It's an okay thing, but I just don't think it's good enough. Number 16 will be the Cactus, because, again, I do not like snipers, but since this is higher than the Zedbeard, is because of the tail lines. I just don't like the Barrel Blast. I mean, you have 4 of them and you put it all over the place. So that's why I have that at number 16. Now the next one on this list is going to be the Scientist. Yes, I like the heals, but still, and I like this. But I'm not basing this off of legendary abilities or any upgrades. But I just don't like how it doesn't have any like abilities to like hurt the enemy. So that's why I have this here. Next up is number 14, which is the Imp. The Imp, it doesn't have near enough health as it should. But overall, the Z-Mech is one of the best transforming things in practically the entire game, but it just doesn't have near enough health to suit its character. But that's why I have that at number 14. Number 13 is going to be the Space Cadet. Yes, it is. I like the whole thing. You can take down acorns and nightcaps. But the thing is, this thing is so hard to control, and some of the things kind of do not have that much health. Like that, this do not have damage. Yes, this can do this, but it's just too hard to control. If you get stuck, that would be very hard. So that's why I have this at number 13. Number 12 is the Wildflower. Just hear me out on this. Yes, I like the Yeti Imp on the TV head, but since this is higher on the list, it's because this takes down more energy. So it doesn't last as long. And then the Bloom Boom, it's way harder to control. So that's why I have this at number 12. Number 11 is the Corn. Some people will definitely disagree on me with this, but it's an okay character. I wouldn't say it's the best, but if I was basing this on legendary upgrades, like Shogun Guard, this would be a little bit more up on my list, but since I'm not doing upgrades, this will place right here just fine on my list. Alright, now we're going into the top 10. Next up is one of the last support characters is the Wizard. Yes, I like how you can get onto characters' heads, but this it doesn't do that much things to plants, and I like how it makes you invulnerable, but it doesn't make you invulnerable for that long. And then I usually do not like charge up shots like that. But and then this I just think needs to go out farther. But other than that, pretty good character. I do recommend it. So next is number 9 is the 80s action hero. Yes, as I said, hold-up shots are not my favorite, but if you saw in the last video, if you do not have a tag on that, it will do practically nothing. And then this, it just takes you away from the battle. I like going into the battle. Yes, this is kind of an attack character. That's why this thing is at number 9, is because of this. That right there. That does tons of damage. That's why this is at number 9. Number 8 could be a little bit of argue, but this is opinion. I'm saying my Citron, because you can't zoom in, but all of these abilities are really good. And then the EM Peach, really good for stunning up. And then this is like one of the best abilities for the Citron. The Razor, I'm sad they took it out as the main ability, but other than that, great character. So next up is number 7, which could be argued too, is the Super Brains. Yes, I like this, but I just don't get the mechanism of this. Yes, it brings characters back, but I still don't get the use of that. This is good taking out Sunfires and pea shooters, and this is only if you get close up, which, yes, it's a close up character, but I just put it here because some of them are better. This one could be argued to put B up more than the Super Brains is the Sunflower. I just think, and the reason this is up more than the Scientist is because it has an ability to hit zombies. That's why I have this up. So that's why I have that up more than Scientist, and that's why it's number 6. Now we're to the top 5. This is where it's going to start getting a little bit interesting. Next up, number 5, Acorn. I love how when you put it on a stat trap, you land on it, you can go up. That is really good at getting in and out of battle. And then Oak, it takes a little bit longer to transform, but when you're in transforming, you can go on a rampage. So that's why I have this at number 5. Next up is number 4, which is the Nightcap. Yes, it has a lot of mobility, and it has a lot of good abilities, excluding Kung Fu, but these next characters are just a little bit better than the Nightcap, so that's why I have this here. And also about this, the speed, then the mobility of the Nightcap is off the charts, but that's why I have this here. Next up, number 3, is the TV head. This TV head is really good, and as I said about the Wildflower, this is way better control and it has way more energy. So that's one of them. Then Overheated Dinner is better to control, so that's why I have that there. And then next up is number 2. That will be the last remaining zombie, is the Foot Soldier. Yes, this is one of the greatest combos in the entire game. The Zombie Stink Cloud will get you in and out, because you can block yourself from the enemy's vision. So so that's why I have that here. But if you're wondering why this is better than the last plant, I'll tell you why right now. It is the pea shooter. The pea shooter, this is really good of like TV head and minions. This is good get into high places. And this one of the best Y abilities is pea gatling. It's really good. It's way better than the sunbeam because you can control it better. And the reason it's higher than the foot soldier splash damage. Yes, it does, some people do rely on it way better, like way more than like criticals. But still, if you don't rely on it and just try and get criticals, this thing can be one of the best characters in the entire game. So, guys, thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe down below, and don't forget to hit that notification for any other videos. Thank you, and have a nice day.